the recording.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, this time on Strixhaven Academy. What did we do last time?
This time, what did we do last time? I believe last time Kingsley was recovering from his situation of death.
Nice.
And then we had been given an assignment, and we were helped by Mina with this assignment when going to the forest. We had an emotional journey of sorts throughout, everyone sharing life thingies and sad backstories and such. And we eventually found what we needed for the assignment. And Kingsley had a cool moment where he climbs a tree and it looks like a wild person at the tree line. After that, I think Barnir did something cool or something. Oh, yes. I remember. Barnir had glimpses of the inner demon of sorts, and also had a cool dream seeing the entertainer or the professor and some other guy that I can't remember the name of.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, don't think there was much more.
Okay. Are you able to add anything, Barnir?
Yes. We started the class project beginning to work on... I believe we were trying to get dancing lights to start to work on an object, and it was supposed to take us a certain amount of time to get the materials to interact in the right way. And so we started doing that. The three of us, Kingsley, Barnir, and Mina, began to work on this project in Barnir's room at Kingsley's request. And so in doing so, we had a little adventure to go and gather glowworms, which went okay. We found a little secret spot there with Mina, and we were told to keep it a secret. Barnir made plans after seeing the glowing flowers there. Barnir tries to replicate one of them and has plans to take one other person there, and that was about it.
Yep. Alright, I'll give you all an inspiration point for that. If you already have one, then you just simply replace the old one.
Yay. Oh, that inspiration. Cat! I'm sorry.
Surprise! Sneak attack!
He just like tackled the door. Please, one moment. Just...
Ha! Father, I'm here.
Why? Why not? Oh, man.
What's the issue?
Let's see here. And I believe, yep, you guys left your tokens at the Fire Jolt Cafe.
I'm sorry, I just returned.
Welcome back.
Kingsley is like, he has his little recovery. He has a recovery moment. He is the same, but not exactly the same.
All right. So with a week gone by, if you have a job, You do get 5 gold pieces
Noise.
that you can add into your inventory, and with me, thanks to Mina's help and everything, you do get your you do
Assignment done?
yep, you do get your assignment done, and you can
Yeah.
select one accessory that is bound to your dancing lights.
Oh, how does that work?
Just pretty much select whatever type of accessory, unless if you want it into your arcane focus, you can do that as well. Um,
I see.
Otherwise, you have some time. Da-da-da-da. Today is pretty quiet.
Mm.
Very, almost too quiet.
Too quiet because of lack of people, or too quiet just nothing's going on?
Nothing is going on.
Mm.
And the students who have been here before, Mina and a couple others for second year and up, they look nervous.
Okay. Kingsley is, yeah, probably working at this point. Or like washing the counter or like wiping the counter. And he, like while he's doing that, he like sees Mina. Would Mina be working right now, or would Mina be?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm like wiping the counter. Maybe Mina's like over there organizing or something, and I notice that she looks pretty nervous. And I'll like stop and walk over and be like, hey Mina, everything all right?
Things are awfully quiet. Usually, a lot of students have assignments that they're going to do, and that is not the case right now.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird also.
Usually, when there's something like that going around, that usually is an indicator for all of us students that a test is coming up.
Oh. And Barnir's here, right? Or is that just like a placeholder?
I mean, that's where he left his token, so maybe.
All right. The week.
I didn't know we were actually doing that as a rule, like where you leave your token is like what the thing is, but sure, he probably would have, like, I guess,
came back in the morning or whatever time it is right now.
Yeah, it's for this week. He probably has been trying to keep up with this dream that he's had, so he's probably in the morning just trying to stay awake as long as he can so that once he crashes, he can like be there for the dream.
Sleep paralysis. Gotcha.
Where are you?
Kingsley definitely, like, as soon as like hearing there might be a test, his eyes widen, the screen zooms in on his face, and he like runs over to Barnir like 5 feet away and like slams his hand on the counter, just like, Barnir, oh my god, have you heard?
The test?
You know?
Yeah, it was more that there was no one around. It kind of made me think that they might be studying.
Are we supposed to be studying right now? What are we even studying for? What?
That's just the problem. I haven't figured that out yet.
I mean, we've done a couple assignments, but I don't know. I don't know if like, what if this test is like has nothing to do with like what we've learned? What if it just has to do with like our life circumstances? And
Well,
how do
in
we
that case,
know it's like a paper?
well, in that case, I guess I have the right idea then. I planned on heading to the training facility, getting a few exercises in, and maybe I'd crack a book or two.
I'm not the most studious, but I definitely want to fail a test. I don't really. Mm. And then, like, turns around and walks to Mina. And she's like, Mina, what
Yeah.
is there something specifically I should be studying?
Um, well, that's why a lot of us are pretty nervous because usually we all get assignments, whether it's assignments of crafting magical stuff, scribing, or just in general uh, arcane spells, or just anything. And this entire week is being like really quiet. Like no one's gotten anything. And according to some third year students, from what they've experienced, it's yeah, that's a common thing for them to do before a test or an exam or something along those lines.
Uh, oh, darn. Let me think.
But here's the thing. When there's exams or when there's
Uh,
quizzes, there's always an announcement for it, so that way we get time to study. And it usually gets pretty quiet, but I wasn't told of any quizzes that were coming up or any exams. Were you?
I haven't heard anything, no.
Oh.
Even in class, none of the professors have said anything.
Hmm. Oh, that's nerve wracking right there.
Okay. He scurries over to Elena and says, Elena, I have present matters. I don't know if I can just leave. Um, I have to go ask Counselor Sharpie something.
Sure, you got time,
All right, yeah, okay. I'll be back as soon as I can.
right?
And he like runs out the door to the counselor's office, I believe.
Without Barnir?
Yeah.
Okay.
At this
Just
moment,
gonna
it's more of a
ditch me here, man.
it's more of an aimless. I mean, it's not like he came here with Barnir. It was like he was working here, and then Barnir walked in. But he definitely is like rushing. It's more like a panic. He was not like he did kind of like lose sight of you. He kind of just like more like a panic, like oh the god a test, and he like ran out the door.
Mhm. All right. Heading back to the dormitory into the counselor's office. Um, the only person that you see there is Nora and Wu, the second year student.
Mm.
Looks like she's doing some filing herself.
Oh, wait, Nora's a student. Oh. Um, he walks over to Nora and says, "Nora, is Counselor Sharp again at the office?"
She is not. I was told that she was making preparations, but that's as far as that I'm aware of.
He leans over and says, "Preparations for what?"
I don't know,
Come
actually.
on, Nora. I know you know what's going on. You're the
No,
one. You're the one on the inside. You know something.
I am not privy to any information as of right now. Um,
Let me roll insight.
okay.
I 100%, I 110% thought Nora was also faculty.
Yeah,
Kind
no,
of
me too.
relieving
That
to know
just
she.
yeah, that's a natural 20. She better not.
Hey,
If she don't.
hey,
Natural 20.
hey.
You are confident that
See
she
it.
is not lying to you.
And and I sit there and I slowly lean back to my position and I go, okay, I'm watching you. And I just go, wait, you're no, and I just go, Nora, you're faculty, right? Like you work at this school, right?
I
I'm
mean,
like,
I work under Counselor Sharpbeak. Counselor Sharpbeak is my boss, so that way I can be a counselor assistant.
yeah, but you're not a student, right?
No, I am. I am a second year student.
Oh, Oh, you're very mature for your age.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, I honestly thought you were just working here as like a teacher or something, or an assistant.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very interested in the counseling students when they feel the need for help.
No, good job on that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna leave now. Well, all
Oh,
right, bye.
okay. Have a good one.
Delightful conversation. Okay. I have a question.
Yeah.
As far as objects to attach dancing lights to, uh, could I attach it to my shield?
It must be an accessory or a arcane focus.
Accessory.
Yeah. So like
Okay.
like an earring, a
Oh,
necklace, or a scarf, or a glove.
Is there anywhere where I could purchase an amulet?
Yeah, at Graf's place.
of course,
I would love to do that.
pretty cool. What's the thing that I think Kingsley would probably want to get? What do you want a ring? Actually, he probably would love rings.
Seems like a ring guy.
Doesn't he? He pretty much seems like he would like. He's like the person who like walk around like that one day in particular with like 5 rings on one finger.
Rings
Just
on her
point at
finger
people
and
with
bells
it
on her
because,
toes.
like,
You guys like
legitimately just point at people with all of the rings on the one finger because of reasons. Just
you are something. I see you.
hey guys.
Okay, I guess that's. Oh, that's what a sonnet ring is. I never knew what it was. But now I know.
Now you know. All right, so you're both
Really, normal
wanting
rings don't have power in them?
to. So you both are one. So you're both All right, so Barnir wants a amulet in with his. So that would be 5 gold for that.
Okay.
Can I just make a custom ring? Because like all of these rings have like some type of special thing to them.
A signet ring is also 5 gold.
Okay. Here, let's just get a ring. Yeah.
Okay.
For the flavor of it, I am looking for specifically a metal amulet that I can later slot a gem into, but I want one that kind of looks like an animal's skull.
Yeah. Sure. I don't see no problem with that.
Okay.
No particular reason, just one that looks like an animal skull, and no like other fanciness about it really, just the possibility to have a gem slotted into it.
Hey, yeah, Kings probably would just have like he would probably have like a regular ring you would normally see, but he would, if anything, he would try to like carve his own stuff into it.
Right.
Over time.
Do you have the jeweler's kit to do that?
Oh no, I don't mean like that. I mean like he would clumsily. I 100%.
Oh.
He would clumsily, like a child, try to take a knife or something and like cut into it.
Can I give Kingsley the help action if he needs to roll, please?
No, there's no reason to roll for that. I mean, he's just personalizing his item.
100%. It would look like a child got a knife.
Yeah.
And tried to cut into a ring. And then the next time you see him, Barnir, you're definitely gonna see like a couple of bandages on his face.
Oh, honey, just
he tried to cut into it. He sat here for like hours cutting like bunny ears and like like a mouse on a ring.
oh boy.
Lovely. Oh, Well, that's realistic enough for me.
Yep, I think, yeah.
All right.
That's so Kingsley.
Let's see here. Otherwise, yeah, if you're both outside, after making your purchases,
Yep.
one of the things that you also do see that's kind of roaming around is one of the campus guide bots.
Is it my boy?
I will show you to it. Grant me a few seconds. I got to open up the proper file here.
Is it my child?
Is it your child?
You just claimed this
We
bot.
haven't seen him in a while.
This bot is mine.
No, it's not him. When I saw him, I knew. I think I'm honest. Gonna be honest. I don't remember the number. I think it was like 39 or something.
Yep, there's
39.
3039. So 00039.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I was like, your name was 039 or something.
That
something.
would be really, really cool. But I don't think he would have it.
Well, it's not actually mine. I just claimed him.
Yeah, what was the name that you guys gave him?
I remember just being like, your name is 03 or like something like that.
I mean, Monday Night Group actually gave 00039 an actual name. They called him Gunk.
Oh. Yeah, maybe next time I see him, I'm gonna just be like, "Hey, I got a new name for you, baby."
Every group is giving him a name. I have many names.
He deserves it. He's a beautiful and sweet boy.
He's okay.
The next time I see him, give him a little smooch on the cheek.
Aw. Oh my goodness. Okay, so with that being the case, but yeah, you see 00146.
Kingsley definitely runs over, and then it's like, "What is your code? Which one are you? Is that you?"
I am 00146. How may I be of service?
Kingsley, before he even finishes his code, literally is walking away.
Oh,
you.
You just see the robot just looking down like, aw, sad panda.
He sits down at the fountain, and it's like the anime meme. I can't remember. It's like the dude sitting in the chair, and he's like, head in his hand.
All right. Oh my goodness. What about you, Barnir? You see that?
Just gonna walk over. Do you have any information for us, little buddy?
I have much information. Are you in need of a guide?
Are we? Let's see. I'm going somewhere. I think since I have this amulet. Yeah, actually. What was the name of that dean? Not the dean, I'm sorry. That teacher I could talk to. He was a vampire lord.
Oh, Dean Valentine?
Yes, he actually was the dean. Oh gosh.
Kingsley jumps over and it's just like, oh yeah, vampires.
So I think he would lean in. Could you direct me to Dean Valentine's office and also tell me if he's in and available to speak now?
Dean Valentine is located the Bilbolex Dean's office.
Alrighty then. So we're slaying a vampire, or are we just talking to him?
No. Kingsley.
Okay.
He
I don't know.
immediately like.
Barnir, I'm gonna be honest. If I was a vampire and I saw you walk in, I would pretty much assume you're trying to kill me. I don't know.
He immediately like puts that in, like, you know how when you're taking like a walk through the city with an old friend, like you put the hand on the shoulder and go to like display the world to them.
Yeah.
He puts that hand over Kingsley's shoulder, starts to just like aimlessly walk in a direction, and just goes, Kingsley, the world of demon hunters is a lot more nuanced than that. We don't simply slay any sort of
Hey,
vampire lord or
can I try
any
rolling
sort of
stealth to see if I can just sneak away while he's having a monologue?
And he basically
Sure.
gets on to be like, I'm not trying to kill the dean, as he is also the dean of our school. I think that would be very frowned upon.
Oh, I only got a 13.
His passive perception is 11.
That's technically a success.
So I would definitely like you would keep talking and then you would like have your whole monologue and then eventually you would like halfway through you would look down. It's like, wait a minute, I swear I literally just have my hand on his shoulder. How did
You
what?
see the outline of him. Blink,
Yeah,
blink,
see,
blink.
and you
Probably,
look ahead of you and I'm like running.
he's probably here, like on his way to the like Bilbo X, just like, oh, hmm.
He's made it halfway
Oh,
there, finished his monologue, and realized he
hmm.
was won.
I Master Erhan had a way of knowing when there would be future demon hunters, and afraid Kingsley isn't one of them.
So you're going on without him.
I mean, no.
He's going on
When
his
you get to
way.
the build, like Kingsley definitely went there, but just like went faster.
Oh, okay.
So by the time Barnir gets to like the building, like, Kingsley's just like already like in the main hall, just like sitting there, and he's like, "Oh, you're here. You made it. Cool."
Wow. Okay, so you both meet
He
up at
just
the
kind of
entrance.
he just kind of goes to like, all right, over to the you know we are going to see the dean of our school, right?
I mean, yeah, I got the garlic,
We
got the steak,
we
I got
probably
holy
shouldn't
water.
insult him by pointing out and fixating upon the fact that he is a vampire lord.
Yeah, but it's cool.
Is that actual fresh garlic that you have?
No, I don't think I have any.
Okay.
Unless
I was gonna
like
say,
it just manifested like a cartoon. No.
I was gonna say, Barnir is 100% gonna eat him some garlic, but he's just gonna like, just
Well, I mean, I've
we
seen
should
anime do
probably
it, so.
Just yeah,
we should
manifest items out of midair just for plot reasons. Yeah.
just we should likely just simply treat him with honesty and respect. I simply have a few questions, and it may or may not behoove us to speak to the dean of our school right before a major test.
I,
Yeah.
Kingsley puts both his hands on your shoulders and goes, "Look, Barnir. Look, I recently died to a skeleton. Okay, a vampire is probably one of the things that if I died to them, I would be honored." And he just turns around and he's like, "We gotta get rowdy." And the screen darkens and he pulls out a stake. "We'll get rowdy." And, and then he puts it away and he's like, "Let's go."
It's just like he turns and he's just like, I should have brought Milo with me. Which way to the dean's office? From here. Okay.
Kingsley is different, but not too different.
Different.
This feels like some Kingsley shenanigans, even though it is some very.
Okay, so we've made it here. Take a nice, like, deep breath. Go ahead and make sure the uniform's all clean and
Kingsley is
orderly.
standing up in the door, sees Barnir doing all this, and He's in his head. He's like, what would Milo do? And then he just literally bursts through the door. Because I'm pretty sure the dean's office wouldn't just be locked. So it usually isn't, but who knows? He definitely like just, what would Milo do? Burst to the door. Hello.
Okay then.
Is that I just so for to clarify, what Kingsley believes is a normal way to behave after dying is to act more like Milo.
No, he just in this situation, Milo. He's thinking like Milo's a more forward
Oh.
person who doesn't really hide things, and it's just like, yeah, Milo would love to deal with this vampire. I don't know why Milo was on his brain, but Milo was.
From what
We
you.
both were thinking about Milo at the same.
All right, so
It's not
you see two deans here,
why.
and they are currently having a conversation with each other.
Demons. Yes. Kingsley's like, oh, so we getting rowdy.
So I think while Kingsley bursts in, there's just this longhorn just sticking out of the doorway as Barnir is just like
If the
re-
professor in this room, he's like, oh, I know those ones.
like you really did that. You honestly just broke down the dean's door.
I didn't break it, but like,
You just went through it.
it'll be all right. I
Um,
mean, like there might be like a foot mark or something on the door. I don't
right. Uh, but these two do finish up their conversation, to which they would look at you and go, "Can we help you?"
Oh my god, it's those. It's the vampire and some other person I've never seen before.
Hmm.
Hello. We are here to inquire. And he does like a really bad looking bow. We are here to inquire about a test that may or may not be coming up.
Hmm.
He nudges Barnir while bowing.
And you see Dean Uvula, Mr. Coiler, would look to Dean Valentine and say, "Oh, I don't think there's any tests for a little bit."
Kingsley smirks and rolls insight.
Go for it.
Smirks. I am making Kingsley into a rascally character. Darn.
What'd you get?
A 7.
I don't know. Could go either way.
Kingsley's just like, narrows his eyes and nudges Barnir harder.
I think I'll leave you with this one, Valentine. It's like, okay. So, what can I do you for?
He's kind of just been looking forward this whole time, as if he doesn't know this thing next to him. He's just... Morning, Sir Dean. My name is Barnir Thunderpelt. This is my friend, Kingsley. I happen to have a few questions of my own, as well as we would like to know if there's a particular reason why there is a lack of personage around the school today. We wanted to know if there was a test coming up soon.
I am not privy to give that information.
He kind of looks over. Well, afraid not.
He does stand there with the same smile that you can see on the screen there, but yeah. He would explain.
What a scary guy, eh?
I mean, he is a dean.
Yeah.
Uh,
About magical school.
yeah, yeah. It's like, well, I mean, I can't really give you a whole lot of information in regards of any tests that may or may not be coming up.
Hmm. And
I mean,
Kingsley,
we are accustomed for the majority of the time to give you all a heads up before a test, so that way you have time to study for quizzes and for exams.
Kingsley's eyes narrow further, and
He's just like Batman at this point. Just...
he walks towards he walks toward this man, and
Hmm.
he slightly is he like behind a desk, or would you say he's just like standing in like an area of the room?
Just pretty much in the middle of the hall, or middle of
Okay.
this room.
And he's like slightly walking toward him, but not too close because he's still pretty scared. There's a vampire guy, and he's just like, "Is there okay? Well, is it okay if we ask when a test might be coming up?"
There should be a test coming up, but the test master is currently undergoing the writings for it. So that way, all students are given a chance based off of, well, what everyone has been exposed to.
Radiation poisoning?
Well, I mean, if you think you can have a better chance to getting any test information, Isabeau would be the one likely you would want to speak with.
Hmm.
She is a gnome, and she does work at the library here at the Biblex.
I see. And Kingsley, uh, having very much, he is nervous, but at the same time, Kingsley's a very friendly person. So I would say Kingsley, even though somewhat scared, kind of uh moves over to the dean and like, you're a little rascal yourself, and nudge, nudge.
I mean, I've been around a time or two.
He puts his hand out for a predator high five. Been pushing too many pins.
Okay, then. So, with that in mind, Dean Valentine would look at you both and ask you, is there anything else that you want in information that I can possibly actually assist with?
Oh yes, I have a small one. Would you like to like? I don't know. You seem like pretty cool. Would you like to like? I don't know. Have tea sometime?
But I have some actual questions, but unfortunately, if I could have Kingsley leave the chamber while I ask you, Dean.
Oh yes, of course. I would. Yes. Yeah, I'm rolling stealth. Hold on. Even though I feel like this vampire would still know I was there, but he's cool. I got
I'm
a
actually going to roll. I'm going to roll perception against that.
Okay,
I got a
then.
17. Get a
17.
bedroll. Get a bedroll. Get a bedroll.
Okay, that's a mighty 10.
Yes.
All right.
But he might still notice, so who knows? 15.
He basically like he gives Kingsley a very sincere look. It is sort of the same sort of look that he gave as they were going into the forest with Mina, but it's a more concerned look. It is more of a worry for. It is more of a worried look than it is for like a sincere, caring sort of look.
Mm. He does walk out of the room, but since I rolled better than you on stealth, he like cracks the door so slight where he could hear and see everything, but you apparently don't notice.
Okay. So he just exhales. Just, I am terribly sorry about my friend. He is just the most, one of the most energetic, fantastic personalities I have met at this academy. But, I was told that you would be the authority to ask about a certain, how I want to say, ability that I have. I simply wanted to know if there was a specific vein of study or person I could see about, finding more about it.
I'd say that there is a possibility of that, but for a brief moment, if you will. You do see him as he, with a flick of his wrist, and his index finger and his other finger does pinch to his thumb, to which the door shuts.
Ah, darn! I knew it.
21 in total, buddy.
Oh, darn it! Kingsley definitely
21.
Kingsley definitely dramatically falls to his back. He's like, "Darn! I knew you would. I knew it. Ah, this vampire's crafty." And he's just like, "Oh, whatever. I'm going to work."
Barnir looks. He's just. Oh, crafty. Hey.
Wait, would I be able to hear through the door, or is it one of those rich people doors?
Oh, it's a rich people door.
God dang it!
I mean, you're at a Strixhaven school. It's all about the
Yeah.
richness.
It's all about the flair, baby.
Yeah.
So, oh, he puts his hands together, and he would clap his hands together and kind of like just a little bit like Full Metal Alchemist. He pulls his hands apart and summons Dayseeker into his right hand.
Alrighty.
So, this is more or less attached to me. I've thrown it, I've buried it in walls, I've buried it in people, and let it go. And for some reason, whenever I let go of it, it comes back. It's always been like this. Dayseeker is what looks to be, at first glance, it is what appears to be a golden dwarven battle axe, but sized for a minotaur. So it's about 2 times the size of a dwarven axe, and it's a battle axe, dual-sided, silver and plated.
Wait, you be throwing that with one hand?
Yep.
This is beefy. On a double-sided axe with one hand. Yikes.
Alrighty. Dean Valentine would look at the axe and would ask you and say, "Well, I'm having a hard time understanding. Are you complaining or are you bragging?"
Well, and there is this moment where he kind of smirks, but he definitely shakes his head and goes to like wipe it away. Not bragging. I'm not exactly proud of how I've been able to use it. I've always been raised to help nature. I've been raised that my people, living things, were here to aid the natural world itself. We are a part of the life cycle. But this is an axe, and it takes life really well. And being trained as a demon hunter, It's just to be sure that it comes from the right place. I was sent here by Master Irhan to learn balance, and, well, I've definitely had some wild times. But he's definitely looking over the axe, but while he does so, he kind of like lets go of it. But once, as he lets his right hand go, the axe disappears. It kind of like, it's not a puff of smoke, it's more like a glittery sort of like poof.
Interesting. Well, I definitely would say that as a demon hunter, you're definitely of a rarity of sorts. I guess I'm having a bit of an understanding. Well, let me put it this way for you. When it comes to the balance of things, there is always life, and then there's always death, and then there's always a few of us who are caught in the between of sorts, whether voluntarily or otherwise. I suggest that you take a better look at your golden axe there, and ask yourself the question, do you want it as a weapon, or do you want it as a tool of protection? Power comes for those that are granted it. It falls onto you on how you want to use it. Whether you will become a great demon hunter or a demon hunted. Prey versus hunter, if you will.
There was just one other thing. Sometimes, and I'm really not sure how to put this, but sometimes when I get angry, can sort of feel it. The sort of call of power. I don't know where it comes from. I've never been able to really answer it. I've only ever heard it one other time, and he looks at the door to make sure it's not like creaked open again, but he looks back. The only other time I've heard that voice was when I died.
Apparently, I'd say that something wants to keep you alive for a while longer. Probably to serve under it. There are abominations into different planes of existence that I'm sure would love to have your corpse.
That unsettling, but knowledge is knowledge nonetheless. Thank you for your time, Dean Valentine.
I'd recommend looking up in regards of infernal abominations, creatures, and also necromancy to help aid you in your studies of that particular subject.
Right. Would kind of take down notes the same way. It seems like he's now serious about this. Whenever he learns this knowledge, he actually takes out a notebook and writes these things down.
Right?
And tucks it away. Alright. Well, I suppose I'll return if I learn anything significant.
Of course.
If I can. Are you really a vampire lord? Like, you have armies of other vampires?
Oh, yes, I am.
he he gets this smile, but this smile gets like Cheshire cat big, like it's just like all right. Um I think I'm going to need your autograph at some point. Just if that's too much, please let me know. But Master Irhan did not believe me when I told him that these creatures could just not. When I told him that they could simply live. It's just it is an honor to meet you.
Ah, interesting. As for autographs, how about we wait on that for a while longer? Just to make sure that your fan service, so to speak, does linger strong and not fade away.
Of course. Uh, I'm not quite sure if Kingsley had anything else to add, but it truly is an honor to meet you, and I will return should I learn anything truly significant.
Of course.
Right. He would go ahead and give a little chest cross and head on out.
All right.
Uh, what
Kingsley
time
is
of day? All
Um.
right. I didn't mean to cut you off there, but like,
oh no.
it's all shiny, pretty in the hallway.
Oh yeah, pretty hallway.
Pretty much. It's pretty early, about 10 o'clock. Going on 11.
When you walk out of the room, you definitely see Kingsley like crisscross right beside the door, eating bonbons.
Like walks out, probably saying something to himself, like, "All right, I've got to write that down in the book." And then Kingsley, hi, you're still here.
No, I'll wait for you.
Um, I'm I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't. That was I had questions, and I didn't. Dean is really important at the school, and I don't want to get kicked out.
You're good. He
Um,
said, and he's like, you want a bonbon?
yeah, he just totally devastated. Just
All right. While you guys are doing that, you see a familiar face coming around the corner from the study area. Ah.
If it isn't my mother.
Oh, greetings.
ah,
Well, if I was
oh
your mother,
boy.
then there would be possibly problems.
Hey,
Pro.
good morning, Professor. Um, we
Good.
just kind of motion to he'd probably motion to Kingsley to like step aside, let him go into the office.
Yeah, Kingsley just like walks slightly to the side, still eating bonbons.
All right.
Have a good
So,
minute.
are you two having yourself a wonderful day?
It could be better.
No, is somebody having a rough start?
I mean, no, I had a date the other day, so I'm cool.
Oh, how'd that date go for you?
I don't know. We'll probably do a flashback sequence or something.
I think your
I
date went
think
fine, in all honesty.
it was. I'm sorry. I was gonna say
chill.
if the entertainer is the only one that knows Kingsley does that, dude, I am going to jump over something.
Kingsley does what?
Kingsley can break the fourth wall. The only one who knows is the freaking entertainer.
He sees beyond dimensions. He is the Watcher. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically he would hear like Kingsley's thoughts and stuff, but it's psychic, right, or something like that. I don't know. But
I am always watching, always taking care of everyone's needs. Well, for the most part, as long as it's in a form of entertainment. Whether happy or sad, I'm always around.
I like to entertain every once in a while, play some little tunes.
Oh,
I haven't really
good.
seen anyone in trouble or anything, so I haven't really been able to help too much.
Right.
You're having
That doesn't
this
mean go cause trouble, sir.
While
Hmm.
they're having this talk about people being in trouble, Barnier's just like eyeing like back and forth, and he's kind of like slipping away a little bit, just like step.
Would I notice this?
With the
Would I
entertainer,
notice
he's
you
already
being?
got. With the
I am
entertainer
not.
as he is, he's already got a corner of his eye looking at you.
Yeah, when
I
I
was gonna
notice
say
my passive
I'm not
perception is 13. I don't know if I would notice you being weird.
not bother. I'm not bothering to roll stealth simply because he is the size and thing that he is. He's just going. He's just.
Okay. Well, in any event.
As soon as he sees like anyone look, he's just like, yeah, my morning is going pretty well. I should probably actually eat some breakfast as I only had coffee and it's not great to be so energetic on an empty stomach, and I learned a couple of things. So I need to pop over to the dorm, might maybe see Greta while I'm there, grab my notebook, probably go to the cafe. While he is listing these things, he's 100% still just stepping away.
Hmm.
Kingsley definitely is just like eating the bonbons, not moving, not. And then he pretty much notices like, okay, Barnier's nervous or whatever, and he doesn't say it, but he's like, oh, okay. And then he like, well, Mr. Entertainer, I hope you have a good meeting or whatever you're doing, and he like starts walking off.
Yep. And as soon as both of you get just around the corner, you can hear the entertainer say, "Oh, yes, enjoy the surprise test." And then he heads into the headmaster's office.
My head whips. if you've ever seen a doll head turn and roughly.
Kingsley, when did you turn into an owl? I didn't know you could turn into an owl. When did that happen?
No.
What happened then?
This is a plot point where I will use face step.
Man, he's just
Kingsley teleports back to, in front of the entertainer and says, "A surprise what?"
Why, there's a surprise test coming up.
I want to roll insight. I feel like he's fucking with me.
You could certainly try.
But I feel like he also is like a witty guy. So I got a 2. Come on.
Oh no.
Oh no. Take the information as you see fit.
Kingsley's he's just like, I fucking knew it. I knew it. And then he like sprints around the corner. By now, you literally have never seen Kingsley's head do that.
Oh, he's just wide-eyed. He's just like.
So yeah, from your perspective, you heard the same thing I did, but you just see my head basically spin. For you, it looks like it's not supposed to spin like that. And then you just see me poof, disappear. And then I run back around the corner.
Just, are you all right? You all right?
I'm perfectly fine. We gotta go. We gotta ask around. He knows more than we should. We gotta get some professors and interrogate them because I know they know.
I'm gonna he's just gonna put his hand on his shoulder. Kingsley, you should probably calm down. Hey, just take a deep breath.
Kingsley's head slowly turns, looks you in the eye, and just says, "Barnir."
Oh.
That's it?
He just looks and it just says
you in
his
the eye
name.
and says, "Barnir." Long pause. And he stares at you intently. And I'm gonna roll intimidation. I'm rolling
Okay.
my things. Oh, I have a +4 in intimidation. Oh yeah, that's a 23.
I mean, a +5 in con. Not really gonna roll against that. I think he sees like crazy in someone's eye, and he's just like,
Yeah, he's definitely basically trying to get you scared.
he. I think he just stares and he just kind of like strokes his beard for a second, like he's thinking of what to say. He just kind of looks back, and I think in yeah, because he can do the thing. Hold on, I gotta. Yeah, because he can do the thing. He is going to say in Minotaur, have some tea. And there are going to be what smells like tea plants crop up in the same sort of like in that same sort of like flower crown formation, but around your neck there's like this it's now this like sort of this necklace of these tea plants. It just smells like tea.
Oh, and you can just like do they actually like smell like calming tea?
Yes, it actually smells like jasmine tea.
Oh, okay, then yeah, Kingsley definitely would. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, all right. Yeah. All right. What?
Better.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, oh.
You're
Now
lucky.
then.
Lucky this time, buddy.
Oh my
I have a
gosh.
feeling that I am. In fact, I have no doubts that I am. In fact, I am so convinced that I am that I am going to go ahead and head to my dorm, and while I'm doing that, take a nice little sojourn over to see Greta. Would you
Mm.
like to take this little chance and pop over to the dorm if you need to?
I mean, I was gonna go see what Xander's doing. Maybe ask him on another date or something.
Alrighty. How did that go, by the way?
Well, it went like this. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, it was pretty good actually. Yeah. It was a pretty good date. We kind of just sat there and drank some tea, talked about his cheerleading practice and stuff. And I was surprisingly not like I don't really feel the way I did last time. Like I don't like freak out around him or anything. I am still nervous, but like I don't like freak out.
Well, progress is good.
Yeah.
And congratulations once again.
I mean, we're not official yet or anything. I haven't asked him out. He hasn't asked me out. But we're going on. I went on a date with him, and I'm gonna ask him out again and see what happens.
I don't remember. The worst that can happen is that they say no.
Well, but, I mean, there's definitely worse than that.
Of course, if you're dating a Goliath, the worst that happens is they break your pinky.
I mean, like, I mean, like, I mean, like, I don't know. There's a lot of things that could be worse than no. I mean, I think I told you guys about my ex. That I hate her.
Uh,
Yeah,
walking and talking, talking and walking and talking.
you guys remember my ex? I told you about Trixie. She outed me to my whole class.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't cool.
Yeah, I mean, in her situation, other than that, she
Oh, the screen is gray.
I barely dated her in the first place. So. Does Barnir actually work at that bar, by the way, or that tavern?
He brings supplies to that tavern.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, he definitely works over there. Hey, how's the supply the moving job going? How's that?
It's going pretty well. It's a lot like Demon Hunter work, but with a lot less blood.
Ah, I see. That makes
A
sense.
lot more protecting of things, and I think that's more my speed. There's something about, I don't know, the rip and the tear of it that's just gets to be too much.
I mean, you're definitely more of a protector than you are a hunter, buddy. And he like puts like a fist to your chest.
I do what I can.
He was like, "All right, I'm gonna go to the dorms and see if Xanther's there. Um, I'll talk to you
Uh,
later."
See you in a bit. And he goes ahead and pops into his room first, but
Hmm.
when he does this, there is sort of a get out of here. All of the things because of the Foundry map with the reopening and the reloading of the things. I'm sorry.
Dun, 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 dun.
But he would slip into his room and shut the door. It's a very subtle close.
Okay.
It's pretty spooky.
But goes and just has some things to study now that he has this amulet. He's got some things to write down. He wants to get that done. Probably wouldn't be too long as it is early in the morning. He doesn't want to like interrupt class or like anyone's real activity, so either do it like early or late or I mean, he's in a club with Greta, so that's specifically that time, but that, he does have a job as well. So there's the whole time balancing thing with that. But it has been a week, so I think he would have definitely shown Greta the place with the flowers inside of that.
Did you guys sing?
Well, do you want to hear a Minotaur sing?
I feel like, eh, I feel like if well, no, I feel like you definitely would have told. Maybe you would have told Kingsley because you wouldn't see this as like a date. You would probably see it as more just like, hey, let me show you this thing.
It's one, I think, just for the sake of it, because if I'm not wrong, his charisma it's 13, so it's not bad.
It's not
But
that bad.
on the other hand, his intelligence on the other hand.
Okay, so like basically,
So
you're really good at like courting people, but like you don't know when you're courting people.
yes, so basically they went on a date, like they did the things that you do on a date, but
The
he
lady in
just
the
saw it
trap.
as like, yeah, he just saw it as like, yeah, me and Greta hung out and we did this and this and this and this and this, but he just described a date. Just like
Yeah, Kingsley's
voiced
definitely a
out.
little grumpy that he probably while you guys had the conversation definitely like said to you like, really, you had a date and you didn't ask me to serenade it.
But wait, I didn't know that uh we really just hung out. It wasn't like we, there was no like fancy. I mean, I guess she dressed nice, and I of course didn't wear my uniform.
Did she wear? Did I'll ask you this? Did she wear like out of school clothing that looked way more fancy than casual?
No, I
Yeah.
do believe Greta would actually still be in uniform.
Okay.
Oh. Hmm. Milo, I miss Milo. This banter with Milo would have been hilarious.
It would, but
Just like it was a date. It was a date.
he's just like, I will say, she seemed very impressed, and I can do this now. And he makes a singular glowing flower.
Oh, that is impressive. I feel like we're retconning this into.
No, you're okay.
It's like,
Yeah, we're definitely
okay,
retconning an interaction.
sure, but it's he went over here and he went into he would have gone into his dorm to just sort of like write write down any sort of interactions that he's had in the sort of liminal dream space within the last week. If that wasn't done already, it's just more of like a checklist to make sure that nothing has disappeared, no one has suddenly ripped any of these out, or anything of the sort.
Has Barnir had any other dreams like that during this week?
Nope.
Okay. So in that case, yeah.
This dude has like a hidden board.
It's just like, oh, I'm waiting. I know it's gonna happen. Just like that guy that's like paranoid for the end of the world and has like a bunker underneath.
He has a dream catcher.
Yeah, just like all the spit.
He takes medicine to get to sleep at night.
like constantly burning incense. Yeah. But he would take, just to sort of wrap in the little bit of retconning there, he would take that particular flower and leave it at Greta's door.
Okay.
Dude. Dude.
What? There is no reason to waste a perfectly good flower. I can't keep it. I have enough glowing things in my room.
Dude, we're gonna make a meme of Milo and Kingsley just face palming. It's that's definitely what they're doing. This dude is so clueless. Goodness Lord.
There is no reason to waste a perfectly good flower. I'm not sure what that is about, but I mean, I could give it to one of you two. Would you want a glowing flower? I can try it. It takes me a
No,
little
dude,
bit.
you can't give us the flower, because then she's not gonna feel special. Okay.
Oh.
Right. And he's just gonna go ahead and go back about his day.
Greta definitely thinks that you love her.
Just doesn't know.
Greta 100% thinks that you're in love with her. There's no way.
He's just fracking clueless. He's just the biggest, most lovable dummy. He's just so dumb.
Like, if you get if one day Greta walks up to you and says, "I know you feel some type of way about me, but I don't feel the same." Like, it's gonna be like so weird.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, just bruh. No,
Anyway,
I don't.
Clueless.
But you gotta love him though.
You gotta love him.
You gotta.
It's adorable. He's trying his best.
Oh my goodness. All right. With that being the case, yeah, you also do see Xanthar right there. It looks like he's trying to focus on his still on his little personal project of his.
Oh, buddy. So yeah, Kingsley kind of walks up behind him and does like how can I you know, like in animes when like the girl will like walk up behind and be like their legs are straight but their body leans down.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna glomp the fire genasi?
He like he like leans over and it's just like, "Hey, Xanthar, what's going on? Are you still struggling?"
I mean, I'm making some progress, and he does point out the blade, to which you can see there's like a almost, but not quite, a quarter of the blade that's etched with a design of arcane sigils and in a form of a flame.
Oh.
So he would tell you, I think I'm making some progress, but it's still Oh, it's still an experiment at this point.
It's all right. You'll get it. Just remember.
Right? Yeah. Otherwise, by the way, I enjoyed our time at the cafe there.
Uh, yeah, I did too. And he does the little hair behind his ear thing. But yeah, I did too. I was actually gonna ask you if you maybe wanted to do that again sometime.
Uh, yeah. I don't think I would be opposed to that. You can tell that he is very much trying to make some type of breakthrough with this blade. It is preoccupying his brain.
Mm.
Um, but otherwise, he's like he would look to you. It's like yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, let's take a look at our schedules and see what we can do.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And of course, if you ever need help or anything, you just ask.
Right. Well, I mean, can you produce heat?
Yeah, I mean, unless you count my hot bod, no.
Hmm. um, cute. Um,
Oh, yeah, that makes Kingsley blush. Yeah.
he would say, well then, I guess I'm gonna have to figure out a way for this then. Hmm. But otherwise, yeah. Um, are you keeping up with your studies all right? Need any help with them?
Oh yeah, everything seems okay except for the fact that we apparently have a surprise test.
What? Like, do you know when?
No,
Oh, do we know what
I just
subject?
no.
Gave it. You just gave Xanthar a heart attack.
Uh,
Kingsley
um,
like puts his hands on put one hand on his shoulder and like another rubbing his back. And he's like, "It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
oh,
You'll be
no.
you'll be it'll be fine. You're really smart. And
Oh,
and if you want to, we can like study later. Maybe do a study session like Nina or Barnir or something. I don't know.
right. Uh,
But, don't worry. Don't stress.
yeah, I mean, as long as it's not like today or anything, it should be fine.
Yeah, should be fine. And he's like, I'm gonna go see what Barney's doing. Remember, don't freak out.
Okay.
And you got this. And he like gives him a little peck on the cheek and walks out.
Thank you. Um,
The peck on the cheek hurt.
Yeah, I feel like it would. He definitely was just trying to use like his body heat to heat this thing. It definitely like sting a little bit, probably. And
Okay.
Kingsley wouldn't care. Kingsley's like he gets out the room and he like basically like puts his fingers in, like on his lips and it's just like blushing like crazy and like
right.
and then he's like okay and he like walks to Barney's room to see what he's up to.
Looks like Barnir is currently in the hallway.
Oh,
He would have been preparing. Okay. He would have been preparing to head to the training area to start the beginning of his study. He's probably laid out he's probably laid out some books for him to actually read, just checking out the arcane and the sort of things of Witherbloom student, and he would be then he would change into his training clothes, and he would be headed to the training area to do a bit of physical training before what is supposed to be what he believes is going to be a surprise test.
yeah, Kingsley definitely like Barney, and he like runs up behind you. It's just like, hey, so you're going to the training hall, right?
Want to go with?
No. I have a different mission. I'm gonna go to the library and talk to the test maker and see what's going on.
Okay. Um, what happens if the test isn't today?
Well, if it isn't today, we have more time to study.
Right. Maybe try and find out what we should be studying.
I will do my best.
Right.
And you see Kingsley do his best, like snake, like for you, it's the it's the comedy gag where it's like he like walks in front of you and you're just standing there. You just see him like up against the wall, crawl in and like worms. He like does a little worm shimmy on the floor. He somehow got a box from there was a box in the hallway. He goes under it.
He's just gonna.
And like
Right.
two students walk by and they like see him in this box, but they're just like that's kind of weird. Like
He's gonna be
Yeah, and
to
while you're
kill
hearing this
anyone, Kingsley.
conversation, while these two students, oh, that's weird to have a box right there. It's like, oh, well, at least it's not as weird as the new student. It's like, oh, what do you mean? He took a closet as a room for himself. Really? Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Weird.
Kingsley pokes his head out the box. Oh, we have a Harry Potter in the school. And he goes, puts his head back in the box, and you just see the box shimmy further down the hall.
Yeah, do you remember what? Did you catch his name or anything? It's like, yeah, I think he called himself Whiskly Willy or Willy Whiskery or something along those lines. I don't know. He's a weird one. Yeah, very cartoonish. Yeah.
I must find this Jim Carrey. I must find this Jim Carrey of this school.
Didn't carry it.
Somehow, Barnir from down the hallway, you just see Kingsley. Like the next time you see him poke out of the box, his whole face is like Rambo. Like he has he got a scarf and he like tied it around his head. Somehow he has face paint.
He is just gonna like. I don't think he's ignoring Kingsley. He's not ignoring him, but he's definitely like what he believes is playing along with this stealth.
Yeah,
It is just the fact that he knows that Kingsley is there. It's just like, oh boy, just right. Going to the training area.
Yeah.
he gets.
And as you guys get outside, you hear what sounds like a bell in the distance.
Ding, ding.
It sounds like it's coming from the biblioplex.
Oh, I think that means we need to go over there. A robot walks down the hallway and it's just like go to the biblioplex. And Kingsley's like, oh no. And then he just hears on a radio, Kingsley.
Oh no.
And then he's just time skip and he's there.
Yeah, I think. Oh, less time than I thought it was. What?
I guess he would bump into Barnir along the way.
Right.
Oh, hey, do you think this might be the test?
I regrettably think so.
Wow.
Ring the bell. Our time of reckoning is here.
Yes, it is. We get to the class, I guess, and just.
All right.
Kingsley
From the
peeks
bell,
in the
this bell is not the same bell that you would normally hear from the school. This is actually coming from the center point of the biblioplex. From this itself.
Oh, it's here.
So as soon as we walk
weird.
in, we just like everyone's here and gathered.
Yep.
Okay. It was just like, oh, this is a big crowd.
Oh yeah, all the students are currently here.
Just see Mina along the way.
Her body.
Would we bump into anyone that we know while we're
Yeah.
like in this crowd?
You would see, let's see.
Oh yeah, I missed the little gnome or dwarf lady. What was her name? I forgot her.
You would see Rosie. You would see essentially all the students that you had come across once before. Let's see here. Trying to find all the students accordingly. One of the students that I do believe that you would know is Staffy and Vapor as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the students are here, 1st through 4.
Okay, and he definitely walks up and like Staffy. It's just like, hey Staffy, what's going on?
There's yeah, I didn't get to you in time, but yeah, there's a test.
Do you know about the test too?
We'll talk about that later. And there's a bright shine that's coming from the main floor over by the fountain here, to where you see Dean Taliesin make an appearance. Talus.
Oh my God, it's God.
Greetings, students. You are about to receive a test. This test is in regards of your knowledge. And with that being said, please head to your respectable classrooms, where your teachers will pass you all your papers. You will be granted enough time, or what should be enough time, to answer all the questions. Do well, and I hope you all succeed. And she disappears.
This is just like SAO episode 1. We gotta go to class. Darn.
Yep.
Dang it. Let's go.
Am I really wearing a VR helmet right now? No, I'm not. That picture literally just reminded me of the of SAO.
Nene.
Alright. I would say Kingsley wouldn't look nervous. He would more look determined. Somehow, along the way, even though you were walking right beside him, Barnir, he just somehow has his scarf around his head. You never saw him take it off and tie it. It's just there.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the bathroom really quick, if that's all right.
Yep.
Okay, dude.
Grant a few seconds here. There we go. Alrighty. With that being the case, and yeah, let me just grab myself a small drink here. Ow. There we go.
No. You're gonna be destroyed.
Gonna be destroyed?
Yes.
You don't think you're gonna do well?
I mean, maybe. Kingsley's not dumb. He's actually pretty smart. I feel like he's, for someone who lived in the forest, he's still a pretty smart guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, but it's still like, oh God, I don't even know. I didn't study at all. I'm nervous.
Who knows? Maybe you did study and just didn't realize.
I mean, I died. I must probably studied death. I don't know.
I return.
Welcome back.
They
All right.
they come out and they just
Okay.
say, "Kingsley, you passed already. You can leave." You keep learning.
Kingsley, what are you doing here? You've already passed. What?
Huh?
Hey, at least you don't have to deal with the debt like the other members did, or has to.
Oh yeah. Oh, poor Vapor.
Otherwise, the professor that comes in and he does speak out to you all. All right, children, please sit down into your seats. We're about to get ready for your test here. He does walk by for each student, placing a paper down upside down. Please be sure not to flip it until you hear the bell. Once the bell has rung, then you will be able to proceed. I recommend not turning it over too soon, unless if you want the test to blow up in your face.
Oh. So,
But I'm sure it'll be quite an entertainment for everyone else. After he does finish, and he does get to the little island table there, he does. You see him as he takes both of his hands, rising it up, and then puts them apart. To which you can see an arcane sigil from the paper begin to dissipate, and you also hear the bell go off.
oh. I'm assuming that means go.
Yes.
Kingsley focuses on the test for a moment. But then he I would say Kingsley tries his best, hopefully not to be caught. But he kind of tries to whisper to Barnir. She's like, Barnir, I think this might be a tuning exam. I don't know. Last I checked, the test was to cheat. So maybe, just maybe, we're supposed to cheat. I don't know.
Kingsley, I don't know what a tuning is.
Question 1 says, can the campus guide become magically lost while in Strixhaven? Select your answer, yes or no.
Why would I know this? Why would I know? I know.
The answer is you would put no.
So on the Discord, put your name
Gotcha.
and your answer. This is all multiple choice.
Gotcha.
Oh. We put it. Oh yeah, we put it in. Okay.
Yeah, just put it right in the Discord general.
That's. Oh no.
But yeah, this in the title of it, it does say the Campus Guide Questionnaire. All right.
Kingsley put yes and then had to erase really quickly.
All right. Question 2. While the Campus Guide is a construct made of metal, how durable is the Campus Guide? Select your answer. 1. Not very durable, AC 12. 2. Pretty durable, AC 15. 3. Very durable, AC 17. Or 4. Really durable, AC 19.
I knew I should have punched him.
Grant me a few seconds here before you answer.
I knew I should have punched him. I knew it.
There we go. That way I'm putting a divide in there.
Darn it, Barnir. We're at a loss. We never tested its AC.
We are.
I'm gonna randomly guess and say, I guess 2. Question number 2, because I forgot the number that he said.
Question 2 is 15. Or AC 15.
What was the... There was an option that was pretty durable. What was that one?
Pretty durable is AC 15. Very durable is 17, which is number 3.
17.
And 4 is AC-19, which is really durable.
Okay.
I knew we should have kicked him. We should have kicked him. Like,
Kick 00039? Really?
no, the other one.
Oh, the other one.
I should have like kicked him and walked away, and then like everybody like, okay, roll another attack.
All right, we got those two. Question 3. While the campus guide is designed to be a guide for students, it is capable of fighting. How many attacks can this construct make within 6 seconds? Select your answer. 1. It is small, so 1 attack. 2. Its structure is well made, so 2 attacks. 3. It was magically made to attack 3 times.
We should have fought it. we should have
fought it. Just like leaning over and whispering, we should have fought this thing.
We should have killed it. My God.
We should have 100% killed this thing. Why didn't we do that?
I knew we should have kicked it. We should have like beat it up. God damn.
I'm gonna go.
2 questions have already been about like its health and like its AC and like how to.
All right, I'll put the divide in here. Question 4. There's a total of 5 questions, so that way you are aware. But question 4. The campus guide is immune to 6 conditions. Among the list, which condition is this construct not immune to?
Oh, come on.
Select your answer. 1. Restrained. 2. Blind. 3. Petrified. 4. None of the above.
Darn.
Oof. Can I have you go through those one more time?
Oh, absolutely. Select your answer. 1. Restrained. 2. Blind. 3. Petrified. 4. None of the above.
I doubt it's none of the above. I feel like nothing in the universe is just, well, maybe, but this is a rich person school. I mean, I feel like anything could be petrified, though. It's not, even if it's magic. But what if there's like an anti-petrification spell or something? Restrained. It's definitely immune to being restrained. Blind? I mean, it's a robot. I feel like it could be blinded, but it has like sensors maybe that can. Ah, fuck it.
Kingsley thinks 4. None of the above. All right.
I have no clue, and all of those seem like something that they could magically stop from happening to a robot.
Right.
You can definitely. I mean, if you give this robot like eyes that literally just are against blinding, then it wouldn't be that hard. Restraining, you could have like something that just stops restraints.
Could have like it could be a beefy. It's a beefy little boy.
Yeah, it could also be. I can
Campus
see
guide?
that. Well, yeah, I mean, they're not like beefy, but they're like, never know. Strength isn't always your size.
I kind of want to also say none of the above, but like, petrified. It's a rope. It's a construct.
Yeah, it's petrification is the one that like tripped me up because it's like maybe, but I feel like also this is a pretty rich person's school. It wouldn't be that shocking if they had something against petrification.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got it.
I have like no clue.
All right. All right. Question 5, the last question. There are over 1,000 guides within the main campus of Strixhaven, all of which are given a number of languages to help communicate to all students. How many languages do the guides know? Select your answer. 1. 6 languages. 2. 5 languages. 3, 4 languages, or 4, 3 languages.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be an all languages one. Darn.
All of the above.
Yeah. I was like, it wouldn't be that shocking if they like. I mean, it's a school. It's not like they have like a you're a celestial being. No, you can't come here.
Of course. But I think I don't want to. I almost want to say that it's the one that could be like.
I feel like it's the most.
I feel like it could be arguably the one like with one less because it's maybe like they don't speak a specific language. Like they speak this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and then
Wait a
there's
minute.
this one language.
Oh wait, I was gonna be smart and say like, we've talked to 6 different races here, 100%, but everyone's been speaking common.
Right. So I'm thinking like, would they count telepathic communication as a language?
Oh, well,
That's a good question.
that wouldn't really make sense.
Why
It's not-
wouldn't it make sense?
Telepath. There's a difference between because you can speak to someone telepathically, but be speaking in Minotaur.
Yes, but they have to know at least one language for you to be able to speak to them. It doesn't say that they have to speak common.
No,
that's
telepathy
true.
is in regards of invading of the mind
Yeah.
and speaking your own language in that manner.
Okay.
Telepathy is just a form and ability of how to communicate, especially if it's a case of like silence. So it's like, good luck trying to do that to a tricrine. It's like, haha, you ain't shutting me up. That's literally a small bypass in the game. I cast silence. I cast silence on you. I'm still talking.
I cast
How?
silent treatment.
I cast silence on you. I'm a bug. So I'm gonna go with.
I'm just gonna go with the highest number because I have no clue.
I thought that I was gonna say, forget in which order they were.
Oh yeah, well the first answer was 6.
Yep. 1 is 6.
Oh.
2 is 5. 3 is 4. And 4 is 3.
Okay.
Okay. The bell would go off, and I shall review the answers accordingly. Now, this is set up to where... let me find
You
it.
fail, you're expelled. You can never.
No, I'm not that cruel.
I mean, I mean,
We don't have evidence.
we have no. I mean, I have no evidence, but
Alright.
you've said some pretty risque stuff. But continue. Sorry.
Yep, no worries. Let me... Ooh. Is it in there? No, I put it in here, didn't I? No, I did not.
Calculating bullshit.
Ah, there it is. Grab this. Copy.
Wow.
Bring it down. Go and bring bunch of you onto general. So if you get all 5 questions correct, you get an S rank. If you get 3 or 4 correct, it is considered an A rank. If you get 2 correctly, you get a B rank. If you only get 1 or none, it is considered an E rank. With that being said, let's go to the answers. I gotta throw this off to the side so that way I can read my answers. For question 1, can the campus guide become magically lost while in Strixhaven? The answer is no.
Yes.
Alrighty. Question 2. While the campus guide is a construct made of metal, how durable is the campus guide? The answer, 3. Very durable.
What was the number? What was the AC? I don't remember.
17. Question 3. While the campus guide is designed To be a guide for students, it is capable of fighting. How many attacks can the construct make within 6 seconds? The answer for 3 is 2. It's a construct, its construct is well made, so 2 attacks. Question 3. No, that was question 3. Question 4. The campus guide is immune to 6 condition. Among the list, which condition is this construct not immune to? Question 4. Answer is 1. Restrained.
No!
Question 5. There are over 1,000 guides within the main campus of Strixhaven, all of which are given a number of languages to help communicate to all students. How many languages do the guides know? The answer, 3. They know a total of 4 languages.
Oh. I think I only got 1 right.
I got
Ooh.
2 right.
You got 2 right? Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think I only got the first one, and then...
So an E rank for Kingsley and a B rank for Barnir.
Yeah, B is still like... It's better than E, but it's still pretty bad.
I mean, when the ranks are A and S behind that, yes, but I mean, a B is still there.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, this is a rich school, so we don't know if this is the end of the test. This could have just been the paper portion.
The entertainer starts fighting us.
Never mind the entertainer fighting us. What about the myriad of stuff they could have fight us?
Oh yeah, Kingsley, by the way, skeleton.
Exactly. It's just like, hey, more Bone Boys.
Alrighty. Professor Entertainer would take your tests and would
Kingsley is like trying to pull it away from him. He's like, no, please.
with the snap of his fingers, the paper disappears from you and into his hand. Alrighty, he does, as the time is still going, the bell has not rung, he finishes the paper accordingly. And he does pass it all back to letting you know of what your rank is. From here, he would also make the statement, for any students that have received an E rank, please see me. As for the rest of you, for B, A, and S rank, you may be dismissed and enjoy your day.
Kingsley is crying.
He gets, I think Barnir stands, but he stands slow and doesn't see Kingsley rising with him. He's just like, stand up. Are you gonna stand?
Murder, I gotta eat.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I got every other question wrong.
Yeah, no, that does make me feel better. Yeah, you know.
I just so happen to have remembered a little something about constructs. Sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
Oh, I'll buy you some bonbons from the cafe. It'll cheer you up.
All right. He gets up, slouched, and slowly walks towards the professor.
Alrighty, let's see here. According to your paper here, let's have a small discussion on what you were thinking when you were answering these questions. For the first question, you said no, you got that correct. For the second question, you believe that its AC was a 15. What made you think that?
If I'm being honest, sir, I mostly just kind of threw out an answer for that one. I've never thought about hitting or even asking anyone about the guide, especially not their AC.
I mean, that's fair. Alrighty, let's go on with the next question. Question 3. Question 3, you chose number 3. Let's see here. You believe that it was magically made to attack 3 times.
Yeah.
It's a magic robot.
It kind of threw me off mostly because magic school, magic robot, rich people.
These campus guides are mostly assembled. They're more robot than magical.
Oh, I see.
But, under technicality, if one were to tamper, it actually can perform 3 attacks. If it wanted to. I will give you a half a point for that.
Oh. So I got an E plus. Yay.
Question 4. You said 4. You believe that it was none of the above. Why is that?
Rich people.
Most of his answers are just rich people.
Unfortunately,
Look, man.
Strixhaven does have its limitations.
Look, man. They got a vampire lord as their DM.
He's been around, but he's not an artificer, I can assure you that.
And I guess everything. I don't know. I pretty much had learned when I was younger that money pretty much can give you whatever, and I thought an anti-petrification spell was definitely a thing that you could put on a robot and it would just go on forever. But I don't know.
No. If we had all the resources available to us in that manner, then yes. But we don't.
Mm.
And in regards of rich people buying their way through college, Strixhaven's a little more, I guess you would put, respectable, because you can't buy your way through your grades.
You saying there ain't no rich people in this school who bought their way into this college?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Ain't no way Grayson ain't buy his way into this college.
Grayson does come from a noblehood, for sure.
Yeah.
But he was selected like how you and Barnir were also selected by the Oracle.
Ah, darn.
Speaking of, yeah, I lost my token. Oh no, I can't find it. Lost.
Looks like you're in the archway. Just grant me a few seconds, though. Last
Sorry.
question was, you said 1. You believe that these constructs are made to uphold 6 languages. What was your thought process on that?
Well, I thought that maybe the school would be more accepting to multiple languages. But I guess, well, there's a lot of different races here. Maybe I've definitely met 6 different races, and not everyone can speak common. So I thought maybe.
That's understandable. But they are limited to only so many languages, mainly because of the way they're made. The one time that we tried, according to some of the other professors, there was an attempt to gain the ability to cast magic missile and also have a lot of languages under its belt. This made an event where the campus robot blew up.
Oh.
The best that they were able to do is give it the physical attributes to be able to actually punch and be able to speak a few languages.
I'm gonna fight the robot every day now in case we have another test.
Right. It's completely understandable, though this test was in spite of one individual student.
Oh,
Yes, you may have seen him. Cordelis apparently
really?
made fun of Isabeau for
Yeah,
her small size.
Cordelis.
Hey,
Cordelis.
now he's gonna go fight this guy now. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna find this guy. I'm gonna mix him every day.
Cordelis.
Hmm.
Cordelis. Do I know Cordelis?
I don't think so. He's part of the Live Guild.
The live you?
Yeah, oh, the roleplay one.
Oh, fucking nerds. Anyway, yeah,
um, but yeah, he was trying to be a jokester, and Isabeau caught him in the midst of it, and gave him purposefully a particular subject that he wasn't fond of.
I see. And would you say that this live um, role play thing, this happens in like a theater if we have one?
Yes, I would believe so. Currently, we are, or they are, they're kind of using the arena a little bit here and there, just so that way the arena is being used on occasion.
Right, right. Um, okay. Do you still need me to be here?
No, no. I got the answers accordingly, to which
All
uh,
right.
to which you can go meet with the return with your friend there.
Yes, yes, my friend. Yes.
Yes,
Walks
yes.
away. Goes
Oh,
to.
and one more thing. I
Mm,
wouldn't recommend any confrontation.
yes, yes, of course, of course.
Why is he? Why is he Vincent Price all of a sudden?
Walks out the door. Walks out the door.
Can I get
Looks
an
at.
answer to that? Do I
Mm.
ever get an answer to that? Just like he's Vincent Price now.
He slowly looks at Barnir and it's just like, let's go. We got a job to do.
What
Don't ask questions.
kind
Just let's go.
of
And
do
you can just
you?
see him walk with the most stern walk you've ever seen.
You
And
gotta.
you hear him just whisper, I am vengeance.
I am vengeance. Do you remember where you left your token last, Barnier?
I went to the arena because I was looking for the training area, and then for some reason I would manage to get back to the Archwick Commons, but I can't find my token now.
Yep, because your token was left in the arena.
Okay. How? I don't know. I couldn't figure out where it was.
Yep,
Boy.
no worries.
But alright.
Kingsley is doing a straight stomp towards this arena area where this guy is. Because I
Okay.
think I knew. I think I did see this guy. I think this is the guy I said was mean.
Nope. Nope. You're
No, this is a
thinking
different person.
Cortelius.
Those sound so much the same.
Here, I'll pull up a picture for him so that way
Doesn't matter. Still gonna beat this guy up.
Really?
I was gonna say, I like.
Whatever he did apparently made our situation
Apparently, it
worse.
got. Like,
It apparently made a
apparently,
surprise test, and he's gonna get these answers.
get
regardless
these
of
kids.
regardless of his situation.
Alrighty.
He's in there.
That's a 14 on insight. Can I tell what Kingsley is trying to get Barnir to go and do?
Let me double check something real quick here. What'd you get in total?
14.
Are you actively trying to hide this?
Oh No.
No.
This is very much ill intent that is not being hidden.
I mean, he's got a passive of 16.
On what?
On
On what?
On,
Passive on what?
on the deception part. So
Oh, God.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, according to your character sheet.
What the heck? Passive deception
Oh,
is
God.
fucking 16.
You're a charisma. You got proficiency in deception.
Yeah, my charisma. 10 plus 6, yeah, no.
Okay. I
I
mean,
forgot about that.
it's a lot like the passive intimidation. You know,
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. It's
Yeah,
just
no, I
like,
made
crap.
my charisma like buffed because I was a bard. I thought it would be cool.
I mean, all right. So I think he's just like, once he finally pieces it together, he's just like, this had something to do with the test, didn't it?
Kingsley. You see Kingsley like, oh, Tess? Oh, I'm not worried. Yeah, no. Why would I be talking about you see him like slowly like put a hand on his back, and it's just like, yeah, no, this isn't about the test. And he's just like pulling his javelin off his back, just like, yeah, no.
I think he immediately like puts a hand on the javelin, like goes to lower it, and he exchanges like, so I didn't get you those bonbons. I'm sorry about that, but I did get you a
Oh yeah,
gold
no, it's
horn
okay.
bun.
That'll just fuel it.
Did get you a gold horn bun, if that's all right. It sounded pretty good, and I wanted to give it a try, so I got us some of them. I figured, you know, Greta and I had a nice little picnic in the forest. I figured it would be a nice little sort of you know, I wish I could have had these while we were there. I figured I would share with you instead of javelin.
Oh, cool. And you hear Kingsley just say Arthur, and Arthur comes out of his pocket, and he like sings a little tune. He's just like, we're gonna get home. And then he uses bardic inspiration on his fucking mouse. Why is he doing this?
Oh, just to let you know, as of yesterday, because of yesterday's session during timelines and stuff like that, the cafe is currently sold out of bonbons.
Oh
Kingsley
no!
drops to
Somebody
his knees.
freaking bought all of them.
Kingsley drops to his knees.
Or grand total of 2,500 worth in one.
Why?
Staffy.
Nope.
No.
Not Staffy.
So Kingsley, probably he's like, Barnir, thanks for this, because honestly, when Elena told me we had no bonbons, I almost lost it.
No, I had. Don't take this the wrong way. You are my friend, and it's a very muscly hug, but like it's the one-armed hug. It's just like, you are my friend. I care for you, your safety, and your sanity at this point. I figured you needed something sweet.
I see. Kingsley marches. He marches while chewing on this. Like literally, he's like, he looks so serious, but he's just
Just.
and he's still going towards the arena.
All right.
He's just. I think Barnir's trying to stop him, but like at the point when they get to the arena, he's just gonna stop. Just like.
So
Right.
at this point, will we see this live action group or the live role playing group?
No. The only
Where
ones
are
that you see is Rosie and Mellathorn.
Where are they?
Where are who?
I'm looking for the live role playing group.
They usually meet up here on occasion.
I see, but they're not here.
No. Is there something that you're looking for?
Yeah. What was it? I forgot his name. I think it was like Cornelius or
Cordalis.
Corpil. Or yeah, that guy.
Yeah, last time I saw him, he was at the Bilbioplex. He's currently in a corner crying his eyes out because he got an E.
Oh, darn. I feel so bad. Yeah, I'm going to the Biblioplex.
Hey, Barnir where is the training area actually?
Towards the Market Street.
You see Kingsley sprinting.
He's just sprinting, just
I'm gonna run athletics. I want to see how fast this man is booking it down. He has -1, by the way. I want to see how fast this man is booking it down a hall. Darn.
Wow.
Yeah. No, he's not. He's not doing that good. he's trying his best to like sprint at full speed. Since he's not like weak, but he's not very athletic. So like he gets like halfway like sprinting, he's really tired. So he just stops. He's just stomping.
Right.
Where is it from here? Is it this right here? With the sword?
Towards the trail?
Okay. I am dead. Indeed.
Alright, let me take a look at where you're at.
Here we go. I was on that part where I was like clicking on my token and then also clicking on the thing to go back to.
Well, a second there, I thought you were doing laps between going through the alleyway.
Oh no, not the alleyway. We can't walk in there, Barnir.
I mean, like I have an axe in my arm. Like I might be able to make it. They might like try to be able to take it, and then realize that they can't keep it.
I love how we're just assuming that if we go in this alleyway, we might just get mugged. Like we don't even know.
I mean, it is the alleyway. It's like you never trust alleyways.
Yeah, it's an alleyway.
Okay, I have found it. I found it.
Okay.
Does Kingsley find this man in the corner?
Yes.
Or is this a search I have to go on?
No, you find him. Because there's also a small group of other people who are looking down upon him.
I see. Kingsley walks up. I would say he pushes through this crowd of people. And he's just like, hey, you. And he slams his javelin like tinks to the ground, like tink. And it's just like, I heard you the reason we had a test, boy.
It was supposed to be a joke.
Yeah, we're not all jokes are funny. Not all jokes are funny. And does he like hear like any remarks from the people around?
No, they're pretty much in sync with you.
Oh, like saying what I'm saying? I don't know.
It's something similar.
I'm like,
they all have the same aura as you.
Anything like worse or like?
No, they don't. They're not saying anything worse.
Okay.
But they all have the same aura as you.
So I would say like Kingsley would sit there and he would like see this guy like I guess probably cowering.
Oh yeah, he's
and for a moment he would like hear like all the whatever comments they're saying and you know whatever they got going on and
yeah, we're gonna give him a swirly.
Oh no. and then Kingsley gets like a weird flashback moment while he's sitting there and he's like he sees himself in this guy's spot, but instead of hearing like bully like we're gonna hit him or stuff like that or something like that, he hears like he has no parents, like oh my god his family left him, oh my god he's alone, and he's like he comes back and he's just like okay And he's just like, stand up. He's just like, stand up.
He does stand up.
You do know that it probably wasn't a good joke, right?
I didn't know she was even around. And in all honesty, it wasn't even directed towards her. It was supposed to be just a simple little, about gnome jokes, but I don't know. Like, I
Kingsley
mean,
then turns around and he's like, it's okay. And he says, guys, people of all ages and grades and professions and such, who are we to cast this judgment on him? For we are all the people who just wish to enjoy ourselves in this day. I understand what he did was horrible and he caused us to have a test. And honestly, I want to beat him also and give him swirlies and such. But if we bully him or hurt him, aren't we just stooping to his level of joking on a innocent guide bot who just is living his life and doing his job? Aren't we just as bad as him? And would this be persuasion or performance or
either or, because it sounds like you're trying to do it in a way of performance. So either or.
No performance. All right, I got 17. Not bad.
17?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all roll a nat 20. They don't give a shit.
Oh, every single one of them rolled a singular nat 20.
Let's see here.
What do you even roll against performance? Maybe like wisdom? I guess you could just say rolling against charisma in general. So yeah, probably was like
What'd you get in total?
17.
17.
I'm scared they're all gonna start bullying me too.
They're just like,
oh, okay. Okay. So you see this guy. He comes forward and he goes, yeah, but I think it's also justified to give him a good swirly. To which everyone kind of stops, looks at him.
I punched this guy in the face. I already hate him.
I already
don't like this guy. I met him earlier. I don't like him. I punched this guy in the face.
I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah, I know. And he doesn't even notice it. He doesn't even notice it happening either. I'm just gonna punch this guy in the face.
0 breaks. There is 0 breaks here. 0 breaks.
I was going to say, he's in the back there, and he makes his statement accordingly, to which, based off of your 17 and his 22...
Oh, yeah. I saw that coming.
Because nat 20.
Yeah, no, I definitely run over there and try to punch this guy.
Okay. While you're going over there, go ahead and give me an unarmed strike.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Oh, wait, no, that wasn't even the strike.
I already wanted to punch this guy. As soon as I already knew. And then also I can already see. I'm so sorry that I might have just pushed a plot point you're trying to get ahead. But I gotta punch this guy in the face. There's no way I don't.
All right, go ahead and...
There's no way
I'm gonna assume that a 12 does not hit him.
A 12? Let me double check.
Even though I feel like we would have uniform, he'd still be wearing armor. Yeah, I don't know.
No, a 12 should probably hit this guy.
You said a 12?
Yeah.
That hits.
Yes,
oh, no!
Well, not... Yeah, I mean, it won't even really do damage, but...
All damage will... If you're doing legitimate physical harm, It will always be a minimum of 1, regardless
Okay.
of strength mods.
So yeah, I like as soon as I even hear him try to make. He barely even gets the first word out before I just like. I punch this guy in the face.
All right, you run over and you punch him in the face accordingly. Meanwhile, the mob is currently picking him up, and it looks like they're dragging him somewhere.
Did I knock him out?
No, you didn't knock him out.
Oh, okay. They're dragging him. What the?
Yeah, they're dragging Cordalis.
Oh,
Ah!
I didn't punch that guy, did I?
No, you didn't punch that guy.
That was the guy
I
you were standing
just wanted to
before.
make sure, like, I didn't. You miss. Because you like somehow misunderstood, and I like actually the guy I was trying to help.
Yeah, no, but they're taking that guy you were trying to help. They're taking him somewhere.
You can just hear the sound into the distance of a
did the
flush.
guy like that I punched like got up and dragged him too, or
No,
was it like
he's still there. He didn't go down or anything, but he is currently holding his chin. Like, really? Ah.
Well, I definitely try to like just push past them to try to like help this guy.
Right.
All right, cue opportunity attack. No.
Oh no, because the moment that you turn around, you see Professor Entertainer.
Well, it's not like against the rule. I didn't see anything in the rule book about punching people, so
What?
I saw nothing in a rule book about like physical. So I don't know.
Oh, nothing in the rulebook about assault.
Well, I see that we have ourselves some confrontation. Well, in order to properly deal with confrontation, a duel should be commenced.
I look in his face and I say, I am not the Jedi you were looking for.
No, but sweet summer child, you are.
Aww.
But you are.
and as like a Eldrin joke, he just goes, I'm actually Spring, but yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
He would lean over towards you. It's like, yeah, until you're with Xanthar.
Okay.
Sweet summer child. Don't. Under the spell.
It's just like, and he goes, all right, I duel with this loser, this guy. Yeah, let's do it. but first, and you just hear.
As you're running, you're being held by the collar by the professor. And it's like,
I'm trying to like help the other guy. But first, and off screen, you just hear, hey, stop it. And then he comes back. He's like, he has like his cheek is like slightly bruised because he definitely got a punch or two from these people.
Oh no! Professor would have stopped you. In this moment that you tried running, he would have grabbed by your collar.
I was like, he grabs me by like my scarf. Like,
oh, either or.
No. and I just fall to the ground. It's like
Mm-hmm. And you can see off into the distance where, I think you would remember Rampart. The Loxodon is currently carrying onto his shoulder Cordalis. And he's currently crying while his hair is wet.
Ramp.
Here, I'll get a picture for you.
He's thinking of it as like slowly.
He's like sitting there staring at this guy from the ground. He's just like, Who?
There you go. This is the guy that you see that's carrying Cordalis.
Oh, that guy. I don't think I ever met him. Wasn't he
No,
like
I
in the
think that was
history club?
yeah. I think he's actually Milo's. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know him.
Okay. Well, you might
So
have
it's just
heard
like,
mention maybe.
oh, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, Milo would definitely say.
I mean,
So.
it's also been a few weeks too. There's a chance you at least seen him once, because he is a
Yeah,
first-year student.
in Kingsley's head, he probably would definitely be like, oh. I mean, he probably helped him. He like stands up, dusts himself off, and it's just like, oh, buddy.
Okay. With that being said, it's like, all right. Before we do an actual duel, you will receive an opportunity to train. Study hard with your magic, because this will be a duel of magic.
Yes, I see. It's so weird because this is like a Kingsley randomly puts his one finger up into the sky and says, "Training montage, go!" But he's just standing there. No, like at this moment in time, he's just standing there. Everyone's staring. I'm just like, what?
Mm-hmm. And I know the perfect one for you both to do a training course with. And he, with a snap of his fingers, your entire vision goes to a bluish flame momentarily, as you are now in a new region.
Oh,
You are at the training grounds.
Oh, you're the best around. No one else gonna take you down. Kingsley, stop singing. We gotta train. Oh, yeah.
And as far as you can see there, Barnir, as soon as you enter, you can see blue flames at the end, at the very center of this room, and you can see Professor Entertainer. You can also see Kingsley on the ground being held by the scarf. And also another student.
He probably would have been like starting like the start of a sort of blade dance, a sort of blade like training thing with his axe. And as soon as he sees this blue flame like materialize into the entertainer, he stows the axe. And it's just like,
He gets a flashback.
am I interrupting something?
Oh, just a wee bit. But at the same time, not really. Oh, Arkin! You see the... he does make his appearance. What can I do for you, Professor Entertainer? I have two students.
Wait a minute. You see Kingsley somehow. It makes no physical sense. Kingsley floats up like he's at a straight angle and his whole body floats up onto his feet. And he's just like, and he's just like, yes, time to train.
Do you see him?
Oh my god, this guy! He's no way he's a student.
Like, bro, I'm sorry.
He would, Professor Entertainer would essentially pick you up by your scarf and introduce you to, welcome to the training grounds, and also this is Arkin, the instructor of Strixhaven.
Oh, we mama.
To which Arkin would... Arkin is a Goliath, for sure. And he's about the same height as Barnir, if not just there. And he leans down looking at you and goes, "Boy, are you ready to train?"
Kingsley stands there. It's the most straightest, most like no emotion face you've seen. And then he just rips his shirt off. He goes, yeah, I let it strain.
That's what I like. I like students that do this. Yeah. To which he turns around and starts pointing at all the other students. Yeah, take notes from this kid. He's got the spirit of a fighter. Ooh.
Also, like, Kingsley is like, he's not like the buffest guy. He's a bard who has like really bad strength. So when you, he's like a pretty slim guy too. So it's like, yeah, but he's like
he got the spirit for it.
He's
like
not like
a
super
beanpole.
skinny because he doesn't eat a lot. No, but he's not like super skinny. But like, yeah, he is pretty like slim.
Oh boy,
he's like the average size, so it's not like he has.
He's
any
like a
muscles or
swimmer.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
To which you do, everyone does here, especially with a loud boom. Arkin, there is a duel to be made, and I would like you to properly train both of these students for a fair fight. Oh? That's right. One punched one student. Being Cortelius. Ah. Pretty boy. Who looked like Smooth Brain.
Yeah.
How rude.
You know what I'm talking about, Arkin.
Alrighty. Well, between the both of you, let's see here. You'll be given tasks to do basic training. You don't look like you've seen too much combat as of yet. I don't do combat, sir. You're going to do combat.
What a loser. Freaking doesn't want to do combat.
And with that being the case, I think that's it. He gives you all pretty much obstacles and things to hit with, and screaming at all of you. Hit harder! Smite!
You're the best around.
Hit harder.
You should be able to do the same type of damage as Talana over there, to which she is like a paladin. She can put a smite with her fist. I want you to do that. I want you to put your life, your soul to every punch.
It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight.
If you don't do it, you're going to be doing deadlifts.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be with a little bar over there. He points off to the side. It's going to be the big bowl over there you're going to deadlift with. Pointing at Barnir.
Barnir.
He would actually be just doing normal training, so he moves from like, he was doing some sort of blade thing, but he's actually just lifting weights, and he's lifting a whole bunch of weights. It is just like barrels on the ends of like two barrels on a stick, and he's just like what?
Hey, Kingsley, I'm not gonna lie, Kingsley 100% in this moment is just like, I'm so confused on how I feel about Barnir. I'm not gonna confront this right now.
Yep. Meanwhile, you can hear off into the side. Oh, Greta! No, not again! Somebody get her water!
Why does Greta even come to club anymore?
Like, why do you show up? You just put on training clothes and just
she wants to see it. And like, Greta's hospital bills are going through the roof.
It's not his. It really is his fault. It really super is. It 100% is. He's not doing it, but he's so doing it. He's not actually in character. He's not, but he so is.
And then you got Kingsley. Kingsley's like, yeah, Art, get him, yeah.
I think while Barnir's lifting, he's just like, he comes over and he has these dumbbells, but they're huge dumbbells, and he comes over to Kingsley, he's just like, hey, Kingsley, I heard you, got into a little bit of a spat, what happened? Are you alright?
This loser was picking on the guy that I was gonna beat up, but I felt empathy for suddenly, so I didn't beat him up, and I punched him in his jaw because I fucking hate him.
Well, now you're in this duel. I'll be cheering you on, but maybe don't punch people all of a sudden.
Oh, I won't have to punch him when I annihilate.
Oh, all right. Well, apparently you'll have to lift with me if you don't lift harder or faster or something. So, yeah, keep it up there, Kingsley. I'll be rooting for you.
I'll lift you right now. And he runs over to like pick you up, and he like runs over to try to pick you up.
He's also carrying these heavy dumbbells, and you can see like they look heavy. Like,
yeah, I only got a 15. I'm pretty sure these dumbbells. I probably wouldn't pick you and the dumbbells up, but I got a 15. Better than
yeah, that's not gonna do it. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you saw him slightly shift over. Yeah,
he is just standing there, and he's just like, I think he would. This is the one time he actually interacts, but he just whacks you across like the face and cheek with his tail, just like whack. Away.
Yeah, hit me harder.
I'm not going to hit you harder. Just please.
And he starts like he's like tighten that cord, and he starts punching your ass.
It is a hard ab punch. Like it is muscle.
Like, he punches it 3 times, and he's like, okay, yeah, no, that hurts.
To which there is one more person who does come around, and he goes, "Oh, Arkin, you have mail." Arkin's like, "What do you want?" "Oh,
what does gateway enemy protect?
I got a letter for you." It's like, oh, okay. Thank you.
Kingsley would definitely look at him and just go, wow, what a very... Huh. A Yu-Gi-Oh character?
he would say, well, Arkin, are you doing a particular training? He'd stop, look at him, give the death stare. And it's like, Meanwhile, this kid is just looking at him with a big old smile. Hope you can do better at the arena next time. Screw you! And he leaves.
What happened? Whoa, Arkin, what's that about? Did you get beat up by him?
We don't talk about that. Ever.
You got beat up by him? Oh my god, that's hilarious!
To which the Professor Entertainer is still around, to which he would say, "Ah, yes, that's Wallader, the mailman of Strixhaven. He is also the current arena champion."
Wait, has he been passing around the mail this whole time?
Yep.
And I've never seen that guy. But I've definitely gotten mail, like, in my room. I've never seen this guy before.
Oh yeah, he's usually pretty quick.
What the heck?
It's like Hermes.
To which, from Professor Entertainer stating that, Arkin turns around and, "We don't talk about that."
Hey, Mr. Entertainer, I know you're a pretty rascally guy. Hey, what happened between those guys?
Oh, it was just a battle arena type of deal. Both of them were once glorified gladiators.
Is that other guy like super strong or something?
Oh, he's very quick.
Oh, I see. Sometimes speed is the way to go.
Sometimes. He got a good couple hits in, but then it started shifting towards his favor.
Oh. It's okay, Arkin. I believe you're really strong.
But that was also 5 years ago. He since then left the arena.
Oh. Huh. And became a letter boy?
A letter boy? You know, he's 35 years old.
Aw.
Don't let his appearance fool you.
Wait. What? 30. What?
I'm sorry. The first thing I heard was grow up. I'm 38 years old.
I'm 38.
Oh no. Oh, whoop.
Are
I'm
you
38
sure?
years old.
No,
That guy
35.
barely looks like he's supposed to even be here.
Oh, yes, he has a knack for pretty much looking young.
I'm
Must
only
be genetics.
18 and I swear I have like a wrinkle or two somewhere.
He's pretty well laid back. Doesn't seem to
Yikes.
deal with... He seems to deal with stress very well.
He just works here now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a Strixhaven mailman now.
He's an alumni. Yikes. That's... Wow. Okay. Well, that threw me off. And then King's just like, yeah. Oh yeah, what is what's his name? Quintilius? Or whatever. What is he doing?
He's currently training with magic, trying to manipulate it and making big source bubbles. Big source bubbles around him.
Does let me see. I gotta read this description real quick, just in case.
You there?
Is Greta? I think something like split.
Yeah.
Oh. Is Greta actually? Is the Iron Lifter Society actually here while this is going on?
Oh yeah. This is their main training area.
Oh, I think while he's lifting, does he see Greta spring a leak again?
She's right there. There's a pool of blood, and her nose is just.
Oh no!
You see, you see. Let's see here. You see two members that you are familiar with. Make sure I can get it corrected here.
Fanning her and giving her water.
Yeah, you see two big brutes there. One's giving water, the other one's giving, doing the whole fan thing with his hand, and you would recognize them as Thunk and Grunk.
Oh my god.
They're big as
what
you.
What are these Full Metal Alchemist characters? I love it. Fucking Grunk. Greta!
Greta! No worries, we got you.
Okay. So I think, like, as long as they've kind of attended to it, he's kind of just like, he's not gonna stay away, but he is gonna like keep an eye, like in case they need anything, like we need more rags or more water or anything. He'll be the one to go and get that stuff and bring it over.
At this point, it's like a gag, and like where it's like those few characters that say the same thing, like say the same thing every time you see them. So like every time Barnir comes in there, and he makes Greta faint, they just go like. I don't think Greta's the captain, is she?
She is.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think she is actually.
Okay.
But just goes like Greta.
Name is on
falls
the thing.
backwards and her feet are up in the air. Does anyone in here know how to speak Primordial?
I think so. There might be a few people.
Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter. so Kingsley like walks up to Quintilius, and he like he's just right in front of his face, and he just goes, "Hey, guy." And then he just goes, "Hey, guy."
He would look at you only for a second and just turn around.
And then he would say, "Oh," and in Primordial, would just go, "Fuck you."
Well, he does not have that in his list, so.
Oh yeah, also I want to use Vicious Mockery.
Really?
Apparently, Vicious Mockery.
Are, are,
Yeah.
are you sure?
You're scaring me.
Don't. Can I just like as a friend? Don't do it. Don't do it. There are too many teachers around, dude.
I'm so tempted. Hold up.
Don't do it though. There's like this is a rich boy
Mhm.
magic school, dude.
Mhm.
Like there are so many teachers around. There are so many teachers around.
Let's see. Is Kingsley smart enough to care?
Yes, I think he is. Like,
Oh, we're gonna roll wisdom. We're gonna see what I
Don't
really
you?
don't have to do that
Oh,
though.
we got a 3.
I,
Got a 3.
don't you have a 10 in your intelligence, at least?
Intelligence is 12. Wisdom is 13.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's above average.
Smarter. You're smarter than Barnir.
Kingsley goes. Kingsley, like Kingsley, like gets a sixth sense. He like it's like one of those bro moments. He looks at Barnier's eyes, and Barnir like slightly shakes his head, and then Kingsley's just like, "You're safe today, pretty boy, but I got you tomorrow."
And with that being the case, we're going to call it for that session.